Money Moves with Myth 2.0, the podcast. And always remember, gentlemen, it's a motherfucking movie. So, gentlemen, today we're going to be talking about what to do if a woman ignores you. Meaning that if a woman, like, we all know if we're getting looked down upon, and a lot of us guys, we're not rich. We might not be highly successful. And so usually a lot of women are going to either try to ignore us or they're going to look down on you. So this is what you should do if you're facing this situation. So a lot of modern women, today are, don't have to be a 10 or 8 or 7. They don't have to be highly attractive to get a lot of attention from men. So 9 times out of 10, most women that you encounter have men who are seeking them either for a relationship or sexually. So, and then not even to count the guys who holler at them every day. So you're not one of those dudes. You're just like me. We're not one of those guys who, is going to simp or, bad company, or is just going to try to, holler at every chick and stuff like that. So if you see a chick and she immediately puts you can tell that she thinks that you're trying to hook up with her. She thinks you're trying to holler at her. So what you do is you immediately do not show, like if like you guys are at school or you're on a job or it's your neighbor or any situation like this where you're going to see this lady all the time. Now it's the time where either she's going to have it in her head the rest of the time that she sees you that you're a certain type of guy. She's gonna have it in her head whether you're lame. You're just one of those other dudes who's trying to get a number, trying to get in bed with her. So what you want to do is to switch all that up. Is you want to have some mystery about yourself. You want to have some mystery about yourself, and having mystery about yourself when it comes to women automatically raises a level of attraction because you're not out there. She's trying to figure you out. Off top, she judged you. She probably prejudged you. You probably are a good dude. You probably have amazing qualities to be a good father, a husband, but just because most men that she run across, she's going to put you in the same category as every other guy who has been trying to get with her. So what you want to do is you want to have some mystery about yourself and you want to ignore her. Meaning that you're not trying to have any, like, at first she didn't want to talk at first. And then once she comes around, when you start ignoring her and she wants to talk and stuff, you keep the conversation to a minimum and then walk off. Act like you don't need her because she's used to men who are desperate, men who act like her stuff don't stink and put her on a pedestal. You know, usually back in the day, usually it was the extremely attractive chicks who used to do guys like this. Now you will have women who are 2 out of 10. You have women who are 4 out of 10. You have women who are 5 out of 10. You have women who are 7 out of 10, but since they have children and other bad qualities that makes them lower, who they think that they're highly attractive and highly sought after. They think they're celebrities. You know. So what you want to do is you do not want to make this woman, you do not want to do what every other loser dude is doing out here. Oh, she blew you off. She ignored you. She looked at you a certain type of way. Like, you know, somebody's looking at you a certain type of way, especially as black men, you know, because we've been getting it for a long time, you know. So if she looks at you type of way and then she doesn't know you from a can of paint, and then she realizes you got a track hawk, you know, or whatever. Like, oh, you know, it's just like a light comes in their head. They'll be like, oh, this, you know, I'm over here acting bougie, being mean and stuff, but by me being mean and to these guys are overlooking me. You know, guys don't want to have relations with me, you know, because every dude that she's trying to get with, every dude she sees, if you don't fit her attraction level or what she deems attractive, which most women deem being attractive as being successful and having money these days, then she's gonna put you in the same category as every other dude. So if you don't want to be in that category and you want a little hope for yourself that, you know, you do still got it and you're attractive, then you need to ignore her. You need to just cut her off and let bygones be bygones. You know, don't be, and then no sooner you do this, her attraction level is probably going to go up for you. But a lot of times, women, once you ignore them and they figure out you're their guy, they're trying to make it seem like you're still that guy when they already then ruined their shot of getting to know somebody on a real level. You know. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that you should keep giving attention to a woman who doesn't deem you as worthy? There's a lot of women, those when they see you, they be like, oh, nope. They think you're trying to holler at them off top. And that's not the case. You know. So we gotta be smart and we gotta be focused. Because if you don't, then a lot of these chicks are just gonna try to play you like a loser. You know, and I know a lot of us, us as men, we ain't trying to get played like no loser, man. We're winners out here. So, man, leave the comments. Make sure you guys subscribe. And I'm holler at you guys on the next video. Over and out.